Alright, everyone, welcome to the long-awaited. This is the free cell. Fortunately, we start with an ace right off the bat. That's really big. You don't often get that. Alright, free cell is alternating. I didn't really remember that part. So now I don't want to give anybody the wrong idea. I don't want to put anybody the wrong impression. Uh, I wouldn't call myself an expert when it comes to free cell or just solitaire in general. But I do have a few. I've got a few strategies I like to run, and one of the things I do is I love to just go right through a column. Boom! I just freed up a slot, right? Because what you'll find is that these kings get in the way. You want to clear them up, and then also you can just start getting things shifted around, and we're working, and we're cruising. It's fine. Now, the question is, what do I do next? I want to make sure I make the right moves, you know? Uh, yeah, that's a tough one. What we're looking at here, there's two aces in this column next to the one that is cleared. So it'd be nice to start working on that one, but I've got two slots left, and it's not looking like I've got anywhere I could put them. Um, so what I could do, and I'm not a big fan of this idea, but what I could do is I could put the 4 in this newly opened column, right? And then that would move the 3 over. I could put the 9 in its place, or I could put the 9 there, at least temporarily. And that'd clear up a lot of space, really. That might be a play. That might be what I should do here. Or no, actually, this is crazy. Actually, uh, you would not have expected this sort of forethought that has just hit me here. Then I hit all 3 of those, right? I can move this, which isn't, that's not all that great. But all right, prepare for this. All right. Actually, maybe no, maybe don't prepare. Be less prepared. Okay, prepare for this. I put the 4 up there. I move a queen over. I take this jack over. Now what? What's the point of that, right? Where's the advantage? Well, you put the 6 here. Boom! You just clear up another slot. I'm gonna shift these over just for vanity's sake. So here's what we're looking at. To put something on this 10, we got the 9 right there. That's not great. Uh, uh, yeah. This is sort of an awkward thing we got going on. It'd be nice to move this over, but don't really have the means to do so. Don't have the space, don't have the slots. Kind of at a loss. Um, where does that leave us? It'd be. Oh, would this help? I think I could do that. Mm-hmm. All right. Now that that's done, let's try that. So what I'm gonna try and do here is I might be able to clear this column, the one. Yeah, you see it. Yeah, I'm circling it. I might be able to clear that column right there, and then that would get another king on its own. Or I think this is the original idea. I do this number, I move that over, I move that. Boom, cleared. See now I could use some space because that would be really nice to use right now, but sort of where we're at. Where does that go? Could do that. Doesn't necessarily accomplish anything. So what are we looking at now? I don't know what I need to do. What the heck is this? I haven't been paying that much attention to what's happening here. Okay, so this is clear. I can just work with that. That's fine, actually. That's really good. It's the same thing I've been trying to do this entire time, but different. I could do this safely. I could do that. Still can't do that. Um, yes, I can. Just do it that way instead. Here we got a 6. All right. Just move that over. Just once. Just one little nudge. That's all you need to do. So what are we looking at now? I've got a black 3. I've got a red 7. I could use a red 3, but where's that at? That's the bottom of this stack. Not really what I'm working with. Does it go anywhere? Is what we're struggling with right now. Um, so let's look around. Let's see what we can do. What moves can be made here? I could do this, take it out of the pool. I forget what that's called, but then I could do that. Clears up a slot, and we're fine now. With that new move, I've got 3 slots. Lets me play around a little bit. Whoa. Lets me play around a little bit. So what should I do with that? What are we looking at now? I don't want to just like fill all 3 slots right now. Well, I could recover it a little bit if I did that. Might not be all that bad of a move at this moment. Do I try it or do I save it? So what I'm thinking is if I put the 4, the 8, and the 2 up. Actually, I don't have to put the 2 up, so it'd be the 4 and the 8. That would give me to the 9, which I could put on here. So it's going to be, all that movement is going to be negated. If I just do this, and this, and this. Done. That move didn't even count. I can move the 3 over so I can put the 4 back in, move that 4 onto that 5 where the other 4 just was. Boom. More progress. I move this jack into the queen, move the queen to the slot. Even more progress. Use the 2. Great. We've got this. We've got this 6 here. Here's what I'm thinking. I could do this. That's cleared. This is not a clean stack, which is unfortunate. So what I'll do instead is I'll put the 6 up. I think I put the 7, the 6 there, 8, put the 7, 9, 8, 6, 5, 4, 6, 5. Ladies and gentlemen, that's how you beat a game of FREECELL Solitaire in 7 minutes and 1 second. Effectively 7 minutes. 116 moves. A few of them were for show. A few of them just because I'm slow. But listen, we're in business. You're working with a professional. You're dealing with a professional. I've been playing solitaire all my life. By all my life, I mean 4 or 5 years. I mean a lot of solitaire under my belt. Just nothing but tips, tricks. I've played a lot of kinds of solitaire, right? So if there's any like Montana, I've played a bit of Montana in my time. I'm a Montana fan. But what you gotta understand about Montana solitaire is it's got low odds. Um, so you'll get most of the way through a game, and things will be looking great. But then you get that one last shuffle in to try and fix up one of your rows, and you get an inopportune king, and it ruins the rest of the game. If you had everything in line except for 2 of the rows, and you got a king in the wrong spot, that's Montana. Not really your fault if that happens, but it's all right. It's the nature of solitaire. It's a wonderful art form, solitaire. FREECELL just so happens to, if I'm not mistaken, it is pretty high odds. It's hard not to. I shouldn't say it's hard not to win a FREECELL game, but I'd say it's hard to find a game of FREECELL that cannot be completed. I think it's just the nature of how you can move things around and all that. But yeah, um, if you want any more solitaire guys, you just gotta let me know. I'll I'll zip one right out. Don't even doubt me for a second. I might do it for fun. So keep a lookout for that.